So take pure data and the user experience of Max, put them together and we get PlugData. Or at least that's what I think it is. I recently saw PlugData in my newsfeed and I was intrigued. My unsupported assumption is that it's pure data but with the user experience of Max. Being a heavy Max MSP user, what I want most out of pure data is the ease of patching. So being able to do stuff like quickly aligning objects like this. Also, being able to highlight multiple patch cords and delete them all at once would be nice too. So I actually don't know if PlugData was even designed with these in mind. I'm just randomly assuming. This video will be my first impression of PlugData, and if it seems promising, I'll continue to use it. But what even is PlugData? PlugData is a plugin wrapper for pure data, featuring a new GUI made with Juice. Juice is an open-source cross-platform C++ application framework used for the development of desktop and mobile applications. MIDI audio plugins are made with it. The aim of PlugData is to provide a more comfortable patching experience for a large selection of DAWs. It can also be used as a standalone replacement for pure data. It's still a work in progress, but I want to try it out. Alright, let's install this thing. We can go to Pure Data's website to install it. Let's download PlugData 0.6.1. And installing it is very easy. Kinda like installing a new VST plugin, cause it is one. So it looks like we can open it as a plugin, like directly inside of a DAW, which is super cool. It can be opened as a standalone app as well, but let's open it in Ableton. Cool, so it's in my audio units folder. Let's open it up. And let's put limiters and filters just to be safe. Again, it's still being developed. I think we can change the theme somewhere. Okay, I think this is it. Let's change the canvas color. Okay, let's change the outline or the box color. And the text. We can even change the patch cord color. And we can do some really ugly interface like this. It's easy to set back to default here. Alright, let's start patching. Beep test is always the way to go. I figured I can double click to create a new object like in Max, but it's still Command 1 like in vanilla pure data. This is fine, not a big deal. So PlugData apparently is installed with the else and cyclone externals, which are full of Max objects. Let's test this out by creating the cycle tilde object, which is Max version of OSC tilde. Cool. Let's open the help patcher. Oh, that's cool. It creates a new tab rather than opening up a new window. This could make things really tidy. Let's just increase this volume right here. Cool, we hear a beep inside of Ableton. Let's create a simple detuned sawtooth synth and play it with MIDI. Let's see how easy that is to do. Okay, I noticed that Option Click opens the help patcher. In Max, you can Option hold click drag to make a copy of an object. So I just wanted to try out what would happen here. Oh, that reminds me. Can we line up an object like this? Yes. Just this on its own is making PlugData worth it. Another thing I wanted to try out is just clicking on the outlet of an object and connecting the patch cord to the inlet of another object without holding down on the mouse as you drag. Yes, this is great. We can also click on the inlet and drag the patch cord to an outlet. This is also nice. Changing size of an object feels much nicer too. And can we highlight multiple patch cords at once? Yes. Multi-patching shortcut is easier to use as well. Highlight multiple objects, hold shift, and then connect the patch cord. And nice. Alright, I'm just gonna put this synth together and let you know anything significant that I noticed while doing it. Okay, multiple level of zoom is nice. And low mass object exists. But double clicking it does nothing though. I think we need a button on the inlet. And the shortcut for the button is different? Just B? Actually, that's fine. It's the same as Max. Okay, how do I get the MIDI data into PlugData? Similar to Max, suggestions are displayed when you start typing in a new object. So let's start typing the word MIDI and see what pops up. Okay, let's have a look at the help patcher of the MIDI object. Cool. Let's use the node in object then. Nice, we can use the good old scale object in PlugData. Awesome, it all works. Obviously, I need to have a robust envelope and also polyphony, but I'll save those for another time. PlugData makes it easier for us to use MIDI with pure data. So there's now an excuse for me to finally create a tutorial on MIDI polyphony for this channel. Stay tuned. What's also cool about PlugData is that we can easily use VST plugins with pure data now. Let's add the Valhalla Supermassive. Okay, let's try the effects next. I'm gonna quickly make a stereo delay. Nothing fancy though. Actually, I'm lazy, so I'm gonna see if I can open up pure data files. Cool. Alright, what do I think about this so far? I really like this Pure Data for Live approach. Being able to directly turn your Pure Data patcher into a plugin is so useful. The Max-like user interface and patching experience are nice too. It feels a lot smoother when compared to vanilla. And not as buggy as expected. Granted, I didn't spend tons of time yet, but still. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this. PlugData has a lot of potential. I definitely recommend this, especially to Max MSP users who are interested in trying out Pure Data. Because of embedded audio, I need to make sure that I don't get too comfortable with the external objects that come with PlugData. But I can definitely see myself using PlugData to program patchers that I'll embed into hardware such as Daisy Seed. Yeah, I'm gonna continue using it and keep you updated in the pinned comment of this video. It's easy to install, so I highly recommend that you try it out. And if you have tried it, let me know your thoughts. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.